me, General, but it looks as though the Solar Navy's diplomatic envoy has arrived early.
What a glorious day.
All right, everyone. Take your positions and prepare to
hell?
open fire on the turbulence.
Who the hell, dude?
We'll have this gaudy behemoth torn to pieces in no time.
General Willof, why am I not surprised to find you excavating the Imperium's asshole with your tongue? What kind of deal did they offer you to get rid of me this time?
Greetings, Blythe. I see you haven't lost that trashy excuse for etiquette during your pitiful fall from grace. I would address you as General, but we both know you no longer bear that rank. At least as far as the Solar Navy is concerned.
And I would address you with respect, but we both know you're nothing but a traitorous bitch of a parasite, sucking away at the remains of our once proud empire.
Not even the dignity for gender-neutral insults in this day and age. What a pity you turned out to be. And this army of yours, the Requital. You command nothing but a bunch of augmented, insentient abominations. Such fetid monstrosities.
They are called manticores. And they are the obedient soldiers that will fight for the true destiny of our species. I wouldn't expect an impotent failure like you to understand.
Enough of this. I'm going to give you one chance to surrender. You know, decorum and all that.
No. I'm going to give you one chance to surrender. If you engage, I will be forced to destroy your entire fleet. I will not hesitate to do so. Fuck off. Now.
Always the diplomat. I had hoped you would find a way to die with at least some semblance of dignity. Such a shame. Farewell.
I await your next command, General. I do hope it involves mass destruction.
These men would rather sit on the Imperium's cock and call it a throne than die with honor. I will not allow this. I believe in freedom, in a future where we will no longer suffer the unjust sanctions of dickless bastards that fear our ascendancy. Those that fear our true power. This man must be eliminated, so that I can take my rightful place as the Supreme Commander of the Solar Empire. For I am the last great hope for all Solars. And this is the army that will blaze our path to redemption. This is the motherfucking Requital!
That's a lot of six. Oh, so do we pass her now? Damn, that's right. Oh, that's badass. traumatized.
Pathetic.
General Blythe, as much as I have enjoyed watching you skin sacks murder each other, I believe there is room for more carnage. General Willow's ship remains on the field.
Oh, really? Hey, Pussy, are you still there?
You fucking bitch!
So much for your bullshit. I knew you were a genuine scumbag despite your gentlemanly decorum. No wonder you bent over so easily for the Imperium. One and the same.
They will come for you. The Imperium won't let you get away with this.
Fool! You chose to commit a large portion of your remaining forces to a personal pissing contest. That kind of stupidity and weakness must be eradicated for our people to thrive.
You could never compromise. We did the right thing.
The right thing? You sold us out, you spineless polyp, upon the asshole of our species.
You don't care about our future. You just killed thousands of solars.
You forced my hand, which, by the way, is something I had to replace after your betrayal.
You're fucking insane.
I'd rather be crazy than a traitor. Tell me, how many of us died at the Battle of New Vegas when you turned? What a pitiful mistake. At least after today, you won't be able to make any more.
Shall I relay the command to vaporize him, General?
No.
What are you doing?
Target his heat sinks. Let him burn.
Oh, yes. I agree.
I like the way you looked
That
at me, girl.
is much better.
Oh,
Damn
here you
you,
go.
Blythe! Damn you!
Harry, take down this message and send it to whatever remains of the solar military.
Yes, General. Shall I relay this message on a background of middle fingers and fully holographic meat spins?
Of course. Also, cue my triumphant villain
I like
anthem.
this.
Dear backstabbing pricks, I'm looking at the burning wreckage of an entire solar fleet and the eviscerated corpses of 10 elite assassins, and I'm not happy. Actually, Harry, make that 11. The limbs were sort of scattered, but I see the extra head over there now. I'd give you some kind of bad bitch line about never coming back here, but I think we both know your balls have been sufficiently snipped. Since it won't be long before the rest of Prodigium is beneath my heel, I greatly look forward to your surrender as well. Sincerely, General Elizabeth Blythe, leader of the Requital, the true heirs of Earth's legacy. P.S. In case I didn't make this perfectly clear, get fucked.
Very
Damn.
poetic, General.
Damn.
Message relayed. What now?
Our lead researcher has escaped with something very important to us. I want her found.
But, General, our benefactor has already reinforced our science division to complete the new project. We were strictly instructed not to risk Imperium aggression by scouting with Requital forces.
This is personal, Harry. And that's also why we are outsourcing this task. Get me someone discreet so that our benefactor won't be aware. Also, you are not to make them aware, or I will have you replaced and transferred to the lower decks where you will serve no purpose other than maintaining our septic system for the rest of your existence. Do you understand?
Yes, General. You have sufficiently threatened me. I do not wish to suffer such a fate, so I will make the arrangements.
You're going to regret it. You're going to regret stealing from me, Lily.
Oh shit. Okay.
Captain, Fortune is on the line and she's asking to speak with you immediately.
Right. Is there no subtitles or anything? the subtitles in the cutscenes? I guess not.
Yeah. Give me a tick. I can't find me dunders.
Captain, I do not like to be kept waiting. So? Can you both please get dressed?
Don't act like you're not impressed. Besides, if you don't want to see the first mate and his cadets, learn some bloody patience.
If you're calling about the mission, I'm happy to report it was a smashing success.
Now that you finished with your dirty little team-building exercise, I've got our mutual friend on the line to discuss why we're all here. They don't like to be kept waiting either.
Great. Hopefully they can make sense of the overall plot so we can give this game a proper go, eh?
Patience, Captain. Foreplay is essential for a memorable experience.
Greetings to my favorite Big Dick
What?
bandit.
Who is this ugly
Still
bastard?
taking part in a mix of dubiously legal shipping contracts and the culling of scumbags?
Eric, you bloody ripper! How the hell are ya?
Senator, what a surprise. I believe this is the first time we have had an official Imperium representative on the line that we weren't attempting to blackmail.
Fortune, you didn't tell me we'd have such a distinguished hero involved in this operation.
Oh, mate. Oh, I haven't seen you since we tag teamed that Niketh hooker in New Vegas.
Ah, yes. Oh, how I miss the old days. Now, the downfall of New Vegas was truly one of the greatest tragedies of our time. By the way, we're about to drop some seriously heavy-handed exposition bombs, so why don't you mark the really important shit down in your codex for review?
That is an excellent idea, Senator. Scanning. Codex assembly and integration is complete.
He's just so cute.
You are welcome to continue your
So
lore
cute with
fumbling
mommy
at any
Lily.
time,
She's
Senator.
just
The Imperium has ruled
This
over
mom-
Prodigium for millennia, using
She's
their
just
holy
too much.
scripture known as the Veil
I'm sorry.
to enforce a strict code of purity and conformity. Those species willing to obey the Veil and blessed to receive an invitation to the Imperium Senate have thrived. Others, like yours, have been much less fortunate, simply cast to the wayside and left to rot.
oh.
It's funny, in a way. You Solars arrived like a miracle from the void. All of Prodigium was in awe, amazed to welcome the only life forms in history to brave a wormhole and make it out alive.
That sure changed real quick once the Imperium realized our ship was a prison transport.
Where the boys at?
I mean, I get we weren't the ideal refugee candidates, but did you have to force us to live on an actual garbage planet?
Well, we figured you'd be content with upgrading from inmates to janitors. But we quickly learned you motherfuckers could not be controlled so easily after you constructed New Vegas from a bunch of leftover scrap.
Those were the days. Partying non-stop at the most kick-ass resort of depraved entertainment in all of Prodigium.
New Vegas. You guys have no idea how much it pisses me off that I never got to see it.
I remember it fondly. The deathmatch gambling, the finest recreational narcotics imaginable, and of course, who could forget the non-stop interspecies fuckathons?
Fucking A. We'd still be living in the golden age if it weren't for those limp-dick bureaucrats voting to shut us down.
The Imperium was afraid. The amount of lewd corruption you inspired in such a short period of time was staggering. You can't exactly push an agenda of purity like the Veil to the masses and then let them be exposed to something like New Vegas.
After all, titty tassels don't quite go hand in hand with celibacy and scripture thumping.
No, they certainly don't. However, it was really all about your military. All that tourist cash managed to buy you an armada even the Imperium didn't want to fuck with. The Battle of New Vegas only confirmed their fears.
We refused to shut down, and you refused to back down. I mean, someone was getting their dick kicked in.
If you had not intervened, the Imperium would have continued raining fire long after our military was bested. We would have been wiped out. The Solars owe you so much.
Oh, please, I only did what I had to. It doesn't matter who shot first. Empress Casadora had no right to order your extinction. We're all lucky that she listened and showed mercy.
Ugh, Casadora was a right old witch. I'm glad she's no longer in charge.
The people of Prodigium were already pissed at her and our obviously corrupt Senate for ordering the end of New Vegas. If she followed through, there would have been anarchy, which would have just resulted in even more blood on the Imperium's hands.
And that's exactly why we're here. The only thing that's going to stop them is one hell of a plan, and a team just crazy and skilled enough to pull it off.
So, Captain, any plans this weekend? How do you feel about helping us overthrow the intergalactic government?
Overthrow the Imperium. You You guys are fucking... You guys are fucking serious?
Now is the time, Captain. I was able to convince Empress Casadora to spare your species, but there are many others that have not been so lucky.
Prodigium has become a graveyard of protesters, and Casadora's reign may have recently ended, but she's chosen Celestina as her successor.
Celestina is still young and naive. We cannot risk letting Casadora influence her to lead Prodigium into another 1,000 years of terror.
It's up to us. The authoritarian shit show is this close to hitting the fan, Captain. This may be our last chance.
Fair dues. I'll bite. How do you plan to pull it off?
Ah, I'm glad you asked, Captain. As fate would have it, I've recently gained control of a rather large Imperium slush fund. I'll be diverting as much of it as possible into this operation of ours. It'll be glorious watching them finance their own destruction. Fortune is one of the top black bag operatives in the galaxy, and she has never let me down. She will be the brains, and you will be my anally applied fist of wanton destruction.
We have two objectives. First, we're going to recruit a diverse team of vicious, powerful, and sexy lady rebels to wear the Dominus and serve as your commanders.
Okay.
Second, you will lead them on missions throughout the 5 sectors to destabilize the Imperium to its tipping point. And that's when we strike.
We are going to make an army, Captain. That's why I'm here, to breed a legion of manticores capable of revolution. Once they're ready, we'll be perfectly positioned to take over.
Yes, mommy.
So what you're saying is you want me to wage a vicious guerrilla warfare rebellion against the most powerful single entity of domination in the entire known galaxy, and I'm gonna do it by fighting them with a team of smoking hot outlaw warrior Sheilas and an army of horrific monstrous bioweapons?
I take it you're in.
Fuck yes, I'm in! This is fucking metal!
That's good news. If you weren't, we were just going to have to kill you.
If it were up to me, we'd still find a way to do that.
I'll be on my way now. After all, as a senator, I need to keep up appearances. But fear not, I'll be checking in on you crazy bastards when I can.
Wait, you're just gonna have us do your dirty work and that's it?
No, if it makes you feel any better, you're gonna make a hell of a lot of credits doing it.
Oh, yes. The captain loves
Oh,
money.
jeez.
And narcotics.
Oh, God.
Especially narcotics.
And trust me, I'll be plenty busy keeping the Imperium off your backs. However, should any of you be caught, or worse, during your mission, I will disavow all knowledge of this bullshit. So long!
Yeah,
And now
bye-bye.
that you're up to speed on the whole revolution thing, we've got work to do.
Right on, let's get to it. I'm looking forward to doing some smashing, both of the tinny and lady variety.
Not so fast, Captain. While the Mary Celeste stealth drive and the Phoenix's combat system are state-of-the-art, we're gonna need a whole lot more than that to take on the Imperium.
And I'm going to need to set up my lab. Manticores don't grow themselves, unfortunately. We need a master mechanic, and we need one now.
I have an old friend that both qualifies and happens to owe me one hell of a favor. His name is Dalek, and his space station is constantly on the move due to his wanted status. However, I implanted a code onto its mainframe a while ago to track it, for insurance reasons.
Your coordinates have been received, Fortune. It appears this Mr. Dalek is quite close. Shall I set a course, Captain?
You heard her. Let's pick this bloke up and get the Mary Celeste into prime dick-swinging shape.
Let's go.
I think you can handle recruiting one guy, and I've got a galaxy-wide war campaign to plan, so I'll leave you to it. Check back in with me after Dalek's on board.
Oh yeah. So excited. Okay. That was the gameplay. Hopefully. Oh, not a cutscene. Is that a giant ass? Nope. Oh, it's a love heart. Cool.
Bro, is that you?
Captain, it appears he's able to detect us even in stealth mode.
Ugh, I guess Fortune wasn't playing around when she said this guy was legit.
Where have you been, man? I got my last friggin' round in the chamber.
Peculiar. I think he believes us to be a weapons dealer.
You gotta hit me up with a supply drop of that sweet pharmaceutical bliss, or I'm gonna start sweating all 6 of my balls off over here.
He thinks we're some kind of deal, all right.
Perhaps we can use this to our advantage. Let's lure him on board with the promise of narcotics and sexual pleasure.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, man, it's me. I got your order right here. Thing is, though, the hangar door is busted. You gotta come over here and get it.
Bro, you gotta be joking. You know I don't leave my station.
Yeah, sorry about the inconvenience. How about I give you a 20% discount and a blowjob bonus?
What the fuck?
Tell him all about it, babe.
Oh, yes. I will insatiably gobble your massive cock, Daddy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that works.
Oh my
Wait
god.
a minute. You're not Steve. You got 5 seconds to explain just what the shit you're trying to pull here, man.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is we're not the smugglers you're looking for.
Obviously.
The good news is we just so happen to have a mutual interest in the narcotic arts, and I'd be happy to share what I'm holding if you happen to be Dalek.
There's no Dalek here, man. This is, an Imperium-sanctioned deep salvage operation. You know, salvaging stuff. Like,
Cute. But let's cut the shit, alright, mate? Fortune sent us.
Fortune? Whoa, man. I know I owe her, but what's she sending the leg breakers after me for?
We're in need of a master mechanic. If you can detect my ship even in stealth mode, you must be good.
Of course I am. That doesn't mean I want to work with that crazy broad again.
You and me both, little fella, but she's not gonna let me leave without you, so you better get your ass on me ship.
Offered me a job and threatening me at the same time? You really do work for Fortune, man.
Captain, sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading some dangerous activity on the scanners.
What kind of activity?
Oh, shit! I see them too!
Fuckbot activity.
Fuck bots. Sounds hot. Jesus. Oh my god. Not the flying dicks. Not the flying dicks. My frames. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on?
Right. Care to explain just what the hell those things are?
You don't know about the fuckbots? Where have you been?
Locked inside a lab by a bloodthirsty xenophobic military tyrant and forced to perform illegal genetic experiments.
Damn it, Lily. This is not the time to be dropping crucial parts of our backstories.
That's for later.
Those things are infected with a catastrophic pleasure droid system virus. They're going to impale us with laser cock swords, harvest our tech, and infect any other platform they find.
No. That means me. I would prefer not to be indoctrinated. I've already had enough foreign objects in my chassis for the day.
What the hell are they doing way out here anyways?
Yeah, that's on me. I've got all sorts of premium robotics on board. You know, real Black Ops shit. They tried to knock me off a few times already, but I was able to convince them to fuck off with my Titan cannons. This time, looks like they brought backup.
Mr. Dalek, I regret to inform you that this fuckbot fleet is beyond the defensive capabilities of your station.
Ah, isn't that a shame? If only there was someone around that was hoping to team up.
All right. Just help me get rid of the fuckbots and I'll come with you.
You got yourself a deal. Demi?
The Phoenix is ready for battle, Captain.
Mind if I
Let's
tag
go.
along? Considering the odds are stacked against us, you could use an extra hand on the weapon systems.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Good as gold. I fly, you shoot. Let's show these robo-cunts a good time.
Yes to anything you say. Why is Lily on the loading? Not on the loading screen. I want to see it on
I'm
the loading
locked
screen.
and loaded, Captain. Tell me who to pop first.
Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh, I have to defend this thing for sure. Where are they coming from? They're just suicide diving.
Spread your slutty cheeks for daddy and bite down. I am going in raw.
Lubrication is available for
Oh
6
my
months.
god.
Eat my fat pussy, you piece of shit!
Oh my god. Bro, stop diving. Dude, they're so fast. Assholes.
Very clinical, Captain.
Oh god. More dicks. Both sides? Not the titties. Fuck. The fucking titties. Okay. Fuck off these titties.
No, bollocks, there's too many.
Relax, lady. I got just the thing. Get outside of the fun zone.
Bro, there's a EMP timer. Sure, I'm not supposed to be in there. Nice.
What was that?
EMP blast. It takes a shitload of power though, so we're gonna have to wait for it to charge up again.
It's a shame that you boys always need to take a break when I'm still craving more.
Oh my god.
Get your very own premium fisting package today. Comes with a free. Put it up my fucking boy pussy. Fuck.
Oh yeah. Fisting for $200?
Rather efficient of you.
It's so fucking deep. Oh shit. Not that thing. It's doing a lot of damage.
The charge
Flying
is ready,
dicks.
man. Get out of here.
Get it out of here, man. Alright, bro. Alright, boss. Get in there, get in there. Nice.
Orifice acquired.
The butt buffet is open for business.
Woo! The butt
Bro,
buffet.
they got one of my cannons. Help me out
Come
here.
on, you know I don't do anal. Sheesh, the mud buffet. Fuck. Oh my god, fucking flying titties. Okay. Are you gonna die? Jeez, it's taking a minute. Wait, am I dead?
Bro, they got one of my cannons.
Oh,
Help me
fuck.
out here.
I'll pressure leave this thing on. Holy shit, fuck. Let's die. Shit. Bro. Fuck off. Why is there so much cocks? And pussies? It's too much. Yeah, I'm dead ass gonna lose.
EMP's up.
It's just so
I'm gonna
fucking
fry these suckers good.
I'm dead ass gonna lose.
Shit, man. The second cannon's down. You gotta keep them off me. The EMP's all I got left.
Oh, fuck off. I can't. No way. Hell. Not the 6 titties, bro. How am I supposed to win against this? Did I die again? Oh fuck. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Again, brah. Get the fuck out of range. Now.
Alright, big boss. Alright, big boss. Tell me that's it, please. Oh, yes.
Tally-ho.
What is this?
Captain, the flagship has reached the station. You must aim for the weak spots and take it down now, or it will surely render Mr. Dalek quite dead.
Oh, fuck no! Do not let that thing touch my station!
No, no, stop thrusting into the station, bro. Send the left boards first. It's like a gong. Oh shit.
It's getting closer!
Oh.
Bro, if that thing penetrates my core, we'll all get wiped out by the shitstorm reaction! Stop that cock!
Relax,
Trying my
mate.
best.
We defo got this.
I don't want to get penetrated too. Let's go. That baby will be proud of me.
Dude, I was freaking the fuck out!
Okay,
But
this
you
is
totally
okay.
saved me, brah! A deal's a deal. I'm packing my shit and coming aboard.
Fantastic job to both you and Lily, Captain. I will arrange for Mr. Dalek's transport to the Mary Celeste.
Do I get to bang him now? Because that will be lit.
Jolly good job.
I died like 2 times. Training numbers. Let's see what the stats gonna do. Let's see. Bronze. Man! Game's hard, man. That better not be his dick.
Welcome aboard the Mary Celeste, Mr. Dalek.
Did you say the Mary Celeste? Holy shit! Bro, are you the guy that made the Chronic run in less than 420 parsecs?
Chronic run? What kind of dirty little endeavor was that?
The Imperium started cracking down on the narcotics trade after New Vegas got shut down. They were going to completely destroy the recipes and the inventory, man.
The government wanted the party to end permanently.
This friggin' ship smuggled thousands of designer drugs past an entire Imperium fleet and delivered them to dealers throughout the galaxy to duplicate and distribute.
As a scientist, I believe the preservation of knowledge is essential. That was quite noble, even if it was purely for your own pleasure.
It had to be done. The dank must flow.
I feel it is my duty as a fan of getting fucking annihilated and pissing off the Imperium to hook you guys up big time with these upgrades.
Should you need any assistance, logistical or otherwise, please let me know.
What do you mean by otherwise?
My anal outlet is equipped with 27 different suction settings, along with my...
Yeah, okay, Demi, thanks. I think we need to have a little talk about boundaries.
Does she grow a cock too?
Well, looks like you mates have some serious yakka to do, and I got a week's worth of hard drugs and back episodes of Days of Our Tentacles to catch up on. So, I'm gonna head to my quarters and leave you to it.
Yep, that sounds like one hell of a part.
Oh my god.
Give me a shout when you're all done.
Oh my god. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. I don't. Oh no. Really shitting itself.
Lady Casadora, I have received word of the
Jesus,
conflict
those tits.
between the Requital and the
that
Solar
fuckboy.
Navy.
I wonder, Admiral. Can you feel it as I do? It is the end of my reign, yet also the grand dawn of a new prodigium. Obedient, docile, complete in its submission to our way of life.
Yes, my lady, I understand.
You understand, but do you believe?
I believe in the Imperium, as I always have.
Good. Then tell me what became of my final decree.
As you requested, our conscripts offered Grand Admiral Williff relief on Imperium sanctions and a substantial bounty for Blythe. A large dispatch of Solar Navy forces then engaged the Requital flagship, known as the Turbulence.
Do not hesitate, my Emodo. What was the outcome?
As you know, I fought their leader once before at the Battle of New Vegas. This General Blythe. She was formidable back then, but she appears to be even more so now with the Requital at her command. Her monsters tore the Solar Navy apart, just as I believed they would. They didn't stand a chance.
Admiral, there's no need for such woeful expression. It was not exactly the outcome I desired, but this was beneficial to us nonetheless.
But the Solar Navy was devastated. We had hoped the relief of sanctions would lead them to finally accepting Imperium rule in time and obeying the Veil.
You poor fool. Is that what you thought we were trying to accomplish? I may have shown the Solars mercy at the Battle of New Vegas, but it was all part of a greater plan. The Wheel of Fate has been kind to us, always revealing a more convenient way to remove such pests in time. Understand this, Maimoto. The people of Prodigium will find it much harder to object to the end of these animals when they're the ones responsible for slaughtering each other.
Lady Casadora, I have served you loyally through nearly your entire reign.
Unquestionably, you have. Why is it then that I have a sudden vexatious intuition that you are about to cast doubt upon such a pristine record?
I must object to your actions.
Must you?
You promised there was going to be an end to this sort of genocidal madness.
Madness? Every one of your tasks, no matter how seemingly grave, were sanctimoniously performed in the name of the Veil. Why waste time mourning those that refuse to submit? All who choose to live under the Veil shall be sheltered from the chaotic horrors that persist outside its reach. Reducing the impurity of Prodigium may sometimes require drastic solutions. But we must lead our people to divinity, no matter the cost.
In the name of the Imperium, I soaked my ledger in blood. I bombarded heathen planets. I shot down defenseless refugee vessels fleeing certain death on Venera. I raised an entire city of innocent solar civilians who just wanted to have a good time and revel in the wondrous splendors of tits and ass. Now,
Nice.
I lay awake nights in fear at the thought of what atrocity you would have me commit next.
You poor soul. You're not seeing things clearly. You really should have eliminated those horrible creatures as soon as they arrived. But you did not. Now there's simply a larger infestation to be eradicated. I advise you to think of what happened at New Vegas as a bold step towards fixing your mistake.
You spoke of a grand dawn of the new prodigium, and you asked me if I believed in it. To that, I answer affirmatively, but only because you no longer sit upon the throne. It is Celestina's time now.
Careful, Miyamoto. You are still bound to the Imperium, and to the Coven of Nine.
You need not worry. I will do as the Empress commands. But you are no longer the Empress, and I need not abide your needless cruelties any longer.
No! Not the dog! He didn't deserve this.
You speak out of turn. You're losing faith, Admiral. I may no longer be Empress, but I have not lost my immense power. Don't be a fool and turn against me now.
I apologize, Lady Casadora. I have conviction.
He's not got a sexy
I
ass
swear
voice.
it upon my heart.
It's making me milk.
A firestorm of retribution will soon sweep Prodigium. And only the righteous will survive. If you thought serving me was akin to a nightmare, you had better hope the new Empress stands the test of her devotion. From now on, remember your vow to us. Keep those imbecile conjectures in your small head, where they belong.
Yes, it was absurd for my thoughts to stray from the greater good. It will never happen again.
You are forgiven, but I will not forget this transgression. Try to be more understanding in the future.
I will, Lady Casadora. I will remain faithful.
Yes, you will. You will all keep your faith. Not a single soul shall be permitted to stray from beneath the veil.
Damn. Dramatic much?
Captain, Mr. Dalek and I have finished the installations. The newly refurbished hangar. You will be able to access and purchase upgrades for the Phoenix here to aid you in space combat.
I want to turn the sound down a bit. It is very loud. UI, voice. This should be fine. 60. Yeah, should be fine.
I'll be hanging out here too, bro. So, feel free to drop by if you want to take a hit. Or 20.
You little ripper. I'll take you up on that.
This is the engine room. Upgrades for the Mary Celeste to improve navigation can be ordered here.
Nice. I'm stoked to see how she'll perform now.
Next, the locker room. Should you wish to purchase sexy yet incredibly impractical new outfits for your commanders, this is the place to do it.
This is the Manticore lab. The more biomatter you find out there, the more mantics I can create for our army.
The ship is yours, Captain. Welcome to the new Mary Celeste.
Thanks, babe. What? Hey, babe. Oh.
I am a heavily modified Apex 17 series combat. Serial number D19M445. I specialize in navigation, maintenance, tactical naval combat, communication, and translation.
Okay.
I also have a generous intelligence suite featuring such plugins as ALL or Adaptive Language Learning, which allow me to customize my vocabulary over time to match my crew.
A bit glitchy, that one. I never expected to hear a mainframe say, "Massacre my fucking cervix."
My apologies for any further irregularities.
Oh, let's ask the important question.
Were you originally designed to, Bow chicka wow wow?
Captain, what does that strange melody signify?
Fucking!
Oh, no, I was not. My pleasure suite upgrade was ordered by Dreadlord Tybalt. I am eternally grateful that you found me before he had the chance to test it.
Do you have any pleasure protocols I haven't tested yet?
There is one thing. Since you are a massive pervert, I should inform you that an application called Slut Mode is integrated in my programming. However, Slut Mode is incredibly unstable. Activation without proper debugging could lead to permanent damage.
Damage to your systems?
No, I mean permanent damage to the genitals of everyone on board.
Huh. I think we'll let that one sit for a while.
I believe that is a wise decision.
That better be our very first upgrade. Alright, let's explore a bit more. Still early access, so a lot of loading screens moving around. Let's just go see my girl. Let's go see my girl Lily. Hey babe. Hey mommy. How you doing? Let's jump straight into the good question.
Did you really just hand me a piece of paper with prescription spelled incorrectly at the top? With delicious MILF butthole on the bottom?
Don't think you'll have any trouble filling that, eh? By the way, I think I know you.
Well, I'd hope so. We have slept together.
I used to be the chief of security at the Red Light District in New Vegas. We had some scientist Sheila order 3 Veneran gigolos once. A night with just one of those lads is enough to take your legs out for a week. When I tried to warn her, she just gave me this look like, bitch, please.
I will neither confirm nor deny my presence during said transaction. I will confirm, however, that I may have found a way to increase the vaginal and anal endurance of female solars by over 1,000%.
Okay then. Okay, Captain's quarter, what's here? What's on my computer? Coming soon. No. Let's go to the locker room. See, this is actually the costumes. What's this? Huh? Yo, what you doing in there? Who you with? Bro. Okay. Wait, are there any costumes? Wait, I thought there's costumes. I've been lied to. Man. Where are these? Killy. I thought there would be outfits. Nani? Well, gosh darn. Unless I just wasn't paying attention. Damn, she looks sexy. Well, that is that. I guess we'll come back next time and continue the game.